Well, we do have rain coming through right now, and it's mainly along the south coast areas. But even though we do have a lot of clouds around, we're going to be clearing to sunny today. So it's going to be one of those days that will start one way and end looking completely different. Even though we do have precipitation coming through now, we do still have the elevated fire weather concern in place for a portion of southeastern southern New England. We do have much colder air, by the way, that's going to be settling in for midweek. And the big question now is there going to be any more rain in sight? Well, we'll take a closer look at it. Our temperatures are weirdly warm. We have a temperature of 59 right now downtown. We're at 60 currently in Newport. Your average low is 37 degrees, so we are more than 20 degrees warmer than average at the current time. And we do have this gusty wind out here, although right now our gusts are mainly along the Cape, where we are exceeding 30 miles per hour. Now, it is going to be quite breezy as we go through the first half of the day, and that's all tied to this front as it's moving through. Although the end of the precipitation is really within sight, after that, we're going to start to do some clearing. One more thing, though, we do have this cold front back here, and this cold front hasn't gone through yet, so we're going to be weirdly warm until that guy comes through and flips our wind direction. So there are a lot of things going on. First of all, our wind direction is turning southwesterly. A southwesterly wind can dry things out, particularly when it's coming in with wind gusts exceeding 30 miles per hour. And in southeastern Mass, they saw less than 0.15 inches of rain, and as a result, even though we're starting with gray skies and even some precipitation, we still have the high brush fire risk through today, again, for Massachusetts. Now, our futurecast showing the precipitation moving out. By the time we get to lunchtime, we should see clearing from west to east. Temperatures are still going to respond to the warm temperature to start from, which means we're going to be holding in the 60s for the highs. But remember that cold front. As we go to tonight, the cooler air will be pouring in behind the cool front, and that means tomorrow morning we're going to start with cooler temperatures in the 40s, getting closer to our seasonal average. But temperatures are going to be holding in a very tight range as we go through the day on Tuesday. We'll likely see 30s once we hit the evening, and that's actually going to be when we find our coldest temperature of the day. It's going to be late in the day on Tuesday rather than in the morning. So chances of rain looking ahead the next 5 days. No, we have really dry air that's settling in. We had one area of low pressure we were tracking, maybe coming through Thursday, Friday, but as it stands now, our models are saying it's going to get steered to our south. So unfortunately, we are looking at a pretty dry week. But for today, clearing and sunny, breezy and mild. We're expecting a high of 67 degrees, again, well above the average. And our extended forecast will show that temperatures are going to be going down and then coming right back up. Our coldest day of the week is expected to be Thursday. We'll likely start in the 20s and top out at only 45 chilly degrees. Cara?